What's up guys, Bloodshed here, bringing you the Uliana's Monk 7-sided strike for Diablo 3, patch 264, and season 16. Now this build in particular is visually amazing, man. It's super fun to watch, super fun to play, and you really kind of get that theme of a monk where you're dashing around and teleport punching everything in the face. If you recognize this, it's because I use this a lot during my hardcore Let's Play here on the channel. Don't worry, I plan on continuing the hardcore Let's Plays, but I wanted to showcase the build in all of its glory. One of the reasons why we're showcasing the build is getting a huge buff here in Season 16, Patch 264. So you're going to be able to push really high with Uliana's, and I will put links in the description for a push build and the speed build, of course. And it's the Hadrig's Gift, so it's getting a nice buff. And it's going to be Hadrig's Gift for Season 16, so this maybe will be something you build into right away. This is an Ingeom base build, but it's not that bad. You're using the Flow of Eternity. It increases the damage of 7-sided strike, but reduces the cooldown by 60%. So you do damage even when you don't have your Ingeom up, and Dashing Strike is the best movement ability, in my opinion, in the game. It's really snappy, responsive. You can jump over things, through things. So if you don't exactly know how the build's working, you just see me porting around and blowing things up. So 7-sided strike applies exploding palm to the mobs, and the 6th piece of the Uliana set detonates it. So we use dash and we just 7-sided strike. It applies EP and then blows it up all in one swoop. It's beautiful, man. I made this build when it first got buffed, like back in season 9 or something like that. All right, you guys saw the build in action. Let's talk about how to play it. So you want to keep up Epiphany Desert Shroud full time. That's going to give you a little blanket of protection. To keep it up full time, you'll need 56% cooldown. But again, this is not necessary. We're using Ingeom, so it does lower the cooldown of everything. So if you're breaking into T13 early, it's okay if you only have 40, 50% cooldown. It'll be up the majority of the time. This is just a bonus. This doesn't actually help the build function perfectly. It does help, but it's not mandatory. Just like the Endless Walk set, it just gives you that extra layer of protection so you can casually enjoy the game without being so stressful about taking damage. Now, as you start killing things, the gold wrap's proccing, and the Boon of the Hoarder is going to make you invincible. You're going to have crazy toughness. You don't have to worry about it, okay? So everything's here just for ease of use, chill gameplay. So, long explanation, just keep up Epiphany. Really easy to do. And then from there, you don't even have to apply Exploding Palm. It's only on our bar, so when we are 7-sided striking, it applies EP and blows it up at the same time. So now you have this 6,000 AoE explosion of cold goodness around you, right? So dash around, push 7-sided strike button, and that's literally it. That's all you have to do. Everything else is set up perfectly. Beautiful synergies. Jump around, 7-sided strike, it triggers and blows it up just like the video. Stacking double crit, area damage is nice. Cooldown's a luxury, but not mandatory. I like white gems in the gear, again, just for that extra layer. Momentum makes sense because we're teleporting, dashing so much. Determination is like free damage. Harmony gives you more tankiness, and then the cooldown is really good just to have it. One cool thing about having Epiphany up full time is not only do you get spirit regeneration, it allows you to dash, and it enables melee attacks to instantly dash to your target for 15 seconds. So if you have this up and you're out of charges, if you're dashing, right? And let's say Ingeom falls off, you can't find an elite, you get another dash with the generator. That's why this is here. So you can use any generator you want. I just use Assimilation for the damage increase, but you know, whatever tickles your pickle, man, it's up to you. Go for it. So it's kind of a nice, that's why it's here basically, if in case you're wondering about it. If you want to drop Endless Walk set and pick up more rings or different combos, or you want to use make Focus and Restraint or something like that, whatever reason, if you want to use the Hellfire, you can. Some good passives for the Hellfire Amulet would probably be Near Death Experience or Exalted Soul, just to have that extra resource in case you end up running a little bit low. But again, not necessary. The build is really awesome. It's one of my favorites. If you want to run some Greater Rifts early season with the build or do some speed GRs, you're more than welcome to. The build can handle it. You won't get your toughness from the gold wrap. You would use Binding of the Lost instead. So let me find it for you right here. Binding of the Lost. Each hit with 7-sided strike gives you damage reduction for 7 seconds. So it's definitely up every 7 seconds. So you port around and just keep doing what you're doing and you get that toughness. And swap out Avarice for Stone of Jordan, Boon of the Hoarder for Esoteric, or Molten even if you have it. Give you some more protection for the greater rifts. But that's it, man. The build's chill. It's amazing. I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you like the video wave. Make sure to follow me up above at twitch.tv/bloodshed. I'll be streaming there Monday through Saturday, around 10 to 7 p.m. every night, 6:30, depending on what we're doing. Some Diablo and some variety hour at the end of the stream. So again, thank you for all the support. Shout out to all the patrons, subs, Twitch subs, anyone that's ever supported or been here, man. Much love. This is the Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.